How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday from Charleston, South Carolina. I know you all were expecting Poppy, Maddie, or JMO, but they couldn't make it today. Don't worry though, the doctor is in. I'm Josh, but you can call me Dr. Bro. Yes, I am an actual, real doctor. I'm excited to be here and even more excited to give you the chance to win some cash. Don't forget to follow the Q on all social media at the Q Trivia. So go ahead and press that follow button to stay up to date on all things trivia. If you'd like to have the chance to have your question featured on the Q, email your questions with answers to submissions@theq.live and maybe it'll make it on a future game. Today we have $500 up for grabs, so who's going to be the winner? We'll find out in a moment, but first, the rules. There are 12 questions in the game. You have 8 seconds to answer and 3 choices to pick from. The questions range from easy to a little bit more tricky. If you make it at the end, you'll win or split the cash. Don't forget to use our Extra Life feature to help you get along. Send your referral code to your friends. That way, both of you get a free life, which means more chances to win that money. If you get knocked out, be sure to keep playing. Each correct answer gives you a chance to move up in the leaderboards, which means cash at the end of the month. All right, let's do this. Question number 1 usually isn't brain surgery, but let's try it. Which of the following is a living organism? Is it a rock, rabbit, or water? I don't remember much of science class, but maybe you'll know the answer. Which of these is living? I've never seen a live rock or live water, but I have seen a live rabbit. So let's hop on to the next question. Marie Antoinette was the last queen of the United States, Canada, or France. Things didn't end so happily for her and her husband. They weren't exactly loved by the people. She's famous for the phrase, "let them eat cake," in response to reports of starving people. So it makes sense that the people of France weren't her biggest fans. I do love myself some cake though, and I know a lot of you do too, so let's move on to the next one. A baguette is a type of beer, bacon, or bread. Speaking of France, this comes from that country along with champagne and macaroons. This also goes really well with some olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Baguette is a type of bread, but to be honest, I'd rather have a beer. After the first few, let's keep going. Thanks to Ulix for this one, by the way, so keep sending in those submissions. In which Canadian city can you find the CN Tower? Is it Toronto, Vancouver, or Calgary? You've all definitely seen it before, you might have just not known. It's a very tall tower. It's that tower Drake sits on the cover of his album, Views. This 360 restaurant is located in Toronto. That one was a little tougher, and over 3,000 of you made it through. Not bad at all. Thanks again, Ulix. Now it's time for a little bit of TBT trivia. Which TV show's opening theme song featured the lyrics, "It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood"? Was it Reading Rainbow, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, or Barney and Friends? Not gonna lie, I watched all of these when I was a kid, so I know this one right off the bat. And here's something crazy. Reading Rainbow is actually still airing new episodes today. But that's not the answer here. The answer is Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Also, they're making a movie of that with Tom Hanks. So if you all want to catch it in the theaters sometime, check it out. Question number 6, here we come. What sport do the Boston Bruins play? Is it football? Now that's American football for our international friends. Hockey or basketball? Here's a fun fact. Did you know that Bruin is Dutch for brown and is a folk term for brown bears? I definitely did not know that one. The Boston Bruins play hockey. The Celtics are their basketball team and the Patriots are their football team. So let's move on to one of people's favorite corporate coffee chains, Starbucks. Which Starbucks drink was sold in the US for a limited time in 2018? Was it the Crystal Ball Frappuccino, Unicorn Frappuccino, or Caramel Frappuccino? All I remember is it was terrible and didn't last long. The Crystal Ball Frappuccino made its debut and disappearance this year. Looking into my crystal ball, I see money for plenty of you in the future, so let's get through these next 5 questions. According to Forbes, who was the highest paid model in 2017? Was it Gigi Hadid, Chrissy Teigen, or Kendall Jenner? All of these models are smoking hot and made a ton of money last year, but which one made the most? At $22 million, I'd say she's doing pretty well for herself. You all know her, it's Kendall Jenner, and she was 2017's highest paid model according to Forbes. Some of you all are on your way to winning a ton of cash, but maybe need to win a few more games before you hit that $1 million mark. Who wrote the novel Anna Karenina? Was it Tom Stoppard, Fyodor Dostoevsky, or Leo Tolstoy? It was published in installments from 1873 to 1877 in The Russian Messenger, the story of St. Petersburg aristocrat. Tom Stoppard wrote the screenplay and movie adaptation of this classic, but the novel was Leo Tolstoy. Not gonna lie, had a tough time pronouncing Karenina, so let's move on to the next one. Who was the President of the United States during the Mexican-American War? Was it John Tyler, James K. Polk, or Zachary Taylor? It was the first U.S. armed conflict chiefly fought on foreign soil and resulted in Mexico's loss of present-day California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico. That's a lot of land. Includes my home state of California, so a quick shout out to my hometown of Los Angeles, California. And it all took place under President James K. Polk. If you said Zachary Taylor, you were close. He fought in the war, was president after Polk, but never served as president during the war. You might have just gotten a little mixed up. I'm gonna be honest though, I had no idea. So let's move on to the next one. Shout out to Ben for this one. What unit of currency is used in the video game Tales of Symphonia? Is it Geld, Gold, or Gald? Not a big gamer myself, but I know a lot of you there are, so great question, Ben. I'm learning a lot today along with the rest of you. So Tales of Symphonia used the currency Gald. That definitely was a tough one. We have some great guessers out there and a ton of video game fans tonight, but you're almost to the money. It's just about 4 of you still remaining, so let's get going. Last question. All right, this is for the money now. You would find the country of Suriname on which continent? Is it South America, Asia, or Africa? You might want to open a map for this one. Well, actually don't, that'd be cheating. We all know that winners never cheat and cheaters never win. So if you don't know, now you know, and Suriname is located in South America. Interesting fact, it borders Guyana, French Guiana, and Brazil. And we have 36 winners tonight. You're splitting your share of $500. Congratulations, all of you. You crushed it tonight. If you didn't win, you'll have another chance to play at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. I had an awesome time hosting tonight, so thanks for having me. Have a fantastic night, and can't wait to see all of you, hopefully sometime in the future. Maybe they'll let me do another one. This is Dr. Bro with the Q Trivia, signing off. Have a great night.